Hi guys, I had to come on here right now. I'm just absolutely dumbfounded right now. Have you ever wondered why so many preachers don't preach about the rapture in the pulpit? So many of them just don't want to mention it, or they'll just quickly skate on past it if they do manage to mention it. And I always thought that it was because, they didn't want to scare the congregation, because a lot of people are scared about the idea of the rapture. If you've ever tried to talk about the rapture to somebody before, you know that. It scares some people and they just don't want to hear it. They just turn a deaf ear. And that's what I always assumed was the reason that many pastors don't want to speak on it. Either that, or I hate to say this, but it could be that they don't want to run people off because they're worried about getting their tithes. A few pastors, I guess, would feel that way. I would hope there wouldn't be that many. But this has really shocked me. Okay, I've been reading, let me hold this up here for you. I've been reading, this is an old Hal Lindsey book. His greatest work was The Late Great Planet Earth, and that came out in the early 70s. And I've been meaning to read that. I've heard about that over and over again for a long, long time. So, well, I finally got a hold of this book by Hal Lindsey. If you don't know him, he's a great prophecy teacher, and he has a weekly TV show. It's very, very good. So, I'm getting into this book now. No, it's not a science fiction book. It sounds like it might be, but it's not. It's all about Bible prophecy, and it's very good. So, I just want to talk about something in this here that just really has me reeling. Okay, this came out in the early 70s. So Hal is talking about, I'll paraphrase it, I'm not going to read it exactly, but Hal says in this one paragraph that in 1961, the August issue of Red Book magazine had an expose of the beliefs of future ministers, and the publishers of Red Book magazine hired one of the top pollsters in the nation to do a survey of people in the seminaries that are training to be ministers, okay, all over the United States and everywhere. So, and this is just a real shockeroo, okay, out of the ministers in training at these seminaries, 56% rejected the idea of the virgin birth of Jesus. 71% rejected that there was even life after death. Can you even believe that? These are ministers in training. 54% rejected that Jesus was bodily resurrected. Wow, this is so stunning. And here's the last one. 98%, almost all of the ministers in training, rejected that there would be a personal return of Jesus Christ to this earth. Okay? I can't believe that. I've sat here and just read this paragraph over and over again. I just can't even wrap my mind around that, you guys. Well, this totally explains why so many won't preach it from the pulpit, but I'm just reeling now. I can't believe that. 98% do not even believe Jesus is coming back to the earth. This is so sad, you guys. I mean, this shows that we're in the very last minutes of the last days, you guys, because apostasy abounds. This just shows you why there's so many apostate churches, because they don't even have right beliefs, you guys. This is stunning. The ministers don't even have right beliefs in their personal beliefs. I mean, who knows what they say when they get up in the pulpit? Maybe they act like I guess they act like they believe these things because they know they're in the Bible, but I don't know how they can personally reject these beliefs. I mean, this is just terrible. I just can't even wrap my mind around it. And this certainly explains why so many will not preach on the rapture. So I just wanted to get this out there to you guys. You guys, this is just like a major corroboration that we are in the last minutes of the last days. These are the preachers, and this was back in 1961. So that means what? I'm not very good at math. These preachers are now like in their 70s or something, I guess. Or I don't know how many of them are still preaching. But oh my goodness, God help us. God help us what people are hearing in the pulpits these days. It's just really sad. And yet it's a sign that we are definitely about to go home, you guys. If you don't know Jesus Christ, give your life to Him today. He is coming really soon. He is coming soon, you guys. God bless you all and thank you for listening.